There's something I see over and over and over again where people who are on that personal growth journey or growing their own business and they get stuck. And sometimes this actually derails them and they don't even move forward. I've seen that many times. And I call this the transitionary period. And it's when we're growing that business or personal growth, but I'm going to use the business example. When we're growing that coaching business or that energy healing business, we have to do some tasks that we don't like. You know, some people jump into that and they just want to coach, they just want to help, but you have to market. You have to keep track of your books. You have to be able to attract people and convey your message so that people understand. You have to have conversations and sales calls. And at first this can feel gross, it can feel messy. It's like, why did I leave that 9 to 5 job just to do this? Just to do more of what I don't like. I didn't really love that 9 to 5 job, but it's certainly better than this, so I should go back. And some people do. And that's the trap. So I call this the transitionary period. And the thing that's so important to realize this is it's just temporary. Sometimes as short as even 30 days. And the more you lean into it, the quicker you get better at it, the shorter that time is. Think of it like remodeling your kitchen. You know, say you have this kitchen and things just don't quite work right. It's an older home and things aren't, you're kind of bumping into things when you're cooking. When you renovate it, it's worse. You can't use it at all. Your quality of life goes down for a bit. People still renovate their kitchen. They don't allow that to stop them. Why? Like, seriously, why? It's because they know what's on the other side. They know with deep certainty what's on the other side because they hired someone credible in order to design this kitchen, or they're experienced themselves and they're rebuilding it and they have a vision. They know what that's going to look like. And sometimes we forget that when it's our own growth or when it's our own business that we're growing because we don't have that certainty. We're hoping or thinking maybe this will work out as opposed to this is what's required in order to make it happen. And while you're in it, while it's heavy, you can forget. Like, you can forget one, that it's temporary. You can forget two, like, you can just go back to that job if it doesn't work out. Like, the risk isn't as big as it seems. So, how do we move through that? Number one is awareness, right? The same way that that person moves through having a renovation in the kitchen. And maybe they complain a little bit, right? I can think of my mom renovating her kitchen and being like, this is so difficult, this is so hard. Um, and then I can think about afterwards where she's like, man, I'm so glad we did this. I love this. It's so much better, especially during Christmas when she's doing a lot of cooking. So reminding herself, why are we doing this? We're not just creating discomfort and pain for no reason. We're doing it in the interest of growth. We're doing it to create a better life for ourselves. And it is a requirement. So, why are we doing this? Recognizing it is part of the process. In order to make something better, we need to shed the old. And if this is your own personal growth journey, that can be some heavy emotions. There's just a leaf that fell in the pool, but it made a really loud noise. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like an animal that needed a rescue in the middle. This video could have changed to animal rescue video. Um, so back to that kitchen analogy, when we're shedding and doing that demolishing phase, if we bring that into our own personal growth, like, that means we need to feel some emotions that maybe we don't want to feel, that are unpleasant to feel. That's what the excavation looks like, is digging out these parts of us that are no longer a fit for us to move to the next chapter, to that new version of ourselves. And that's what you signed up for. And it's important to remember that. So, double down on why you're doing this. Realize what that process looks like. If you paid someone to renovate your kitchen, you wouldn't get mad when they start destroying the old kitchen. So if you're upgrading to a new level, give yourself peace and compassion as you let go of these parts, these really, whoa, really uncomfortable parts. I felt a lot of discomfort in that moment. I don't know what happened. Um, as you're moving through this discomfort, give yourself some peace, give yourself some grace as you move through that. Know that that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. And if this is you growing that coaching business, that energy healing business, know it's temporary. You don't have to reach out and cold message over and over and over again. But if you want to get better at conveying your message, if you want to get better at talking to people, messaging someone that's cold improves that skill the fastest. and and that makes it so much easier that when you have an audience, when you have figured out how to convey your message, when you've figured out how to attract people more, you know how to take it to the next step. You know how to convey with love how much you can help that person. Because you went through that tough part. You went through the grind a little bit. So please, please remember that as you're just navigating a very normal process, the transition period. And know there's going to be many more transition periods ahead as you continue to grow, as you continue to move along. And that's all okay.